and welcome, wonderful travel advisors. It is Royal Caribbean Week, and today we have our wonderful, amazing BDM, Randy Ralph from Royal Caribbean. How you doing today, Randy?
Hi, everybody. I'm excited to be here. Amanda, thank you so much for having us. And I've got a great surprise for everybody on the call with me. And many of you know her and love her. You speak to her and you email her all the time. Is the business development specialist, my partner in crime, Beatriz. So Be Cure is on the call. And I just want her to say hello to everybody.
Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here, part of the call, and I am so excited to continue working with you one on one as we always do. It is very rewarding for me. So, just a quick hello for everyone out there as well.
And great news, B's going to be joining us in Hawaii for the conference. So we're really excited about that. And B and I would like to do some one-on-ones with you guys while you're there to really help you build your own personal business and grow your marketing plan. So if any of you are interested, we're going to start compiling a list of people that are interested in setting up one-on-ones. So if you could just drop a note to Randy, our support at rccl.com, and it's in the chat box, and say you're interested on a one-on-one at the convention. I would love that. And then B and I will compile it all and we'll try to get everything sorted out. So B's going to keep a whole folder on those emails and she'll just put them in there. And as we get closer to July, then we'll talk about scheduling.
Absolutely. And I am so excited to see you all there.
All righty. Amanda, am I ready to rock and roll?
I just have something quick to say. You guys, this is going to be recorded, so you can watch it back at any time in the training sub of your Travel Cafe website under Royal Caribbean, as well as if you have any questions, we will have Q&A at the end, so feel free to type your questions in chat at any time, and Randy would be happy to answer them at the end. And that's it for me.
Okay, great. Hey, everybody. I'm going to do a little bit of a different training today based on a lot of the feedback I got from the last couple of days. So we're going to talk about some of the great tools within Cruising Power to help you, to help your clients and make working with Royal much easier. And then, as you know, you've heard me over the last couple of days talk about loyaltyalways.com. We're going to do that. And then we're also going to just briefly touch on Ralio. And I know many of you are already registered in Ralio, but here we go. Let's start the family feud, as they say. Now, let's go. So Cruising Power, as you know, it's the ultimate tool for your Royal Caribbean business. And you should bookmark it, cruisingpower.com. And if you're not registered for it, contact your team at Archer Travel, and they'll tell you how to register since they're the administrators of it. So when you look into Cruising Power, you're going to find all of these headline subjects, and these are the greatest things for you. There's the first column would be planning tools. Then there's booking tools, sales and marketing, training and benefits, and the brand program and news. And that's where you can also find loyaltyalways.com. But I must tell you, anytime you need help with Cruising Power, when you open up Cruising Power, look at the bottom right there. It's called Chat with Latte. And you just click on Chat with Latte and ask any kind of questions that you have. And we've got people monitoring it and answering the box all the time for you. And that's Latte. And these are some of the requests that Latte could do for you, so you don't need to even call us and stay on the phone with us. You can make payments. You can view reservations. You request an invoice. There's no hold times, of course, because you can connect with a live agent at any time. So definitely embrace Latte. And while you're doing it, why don't you have yourself a latte? And just shows you how it is. This will be, hello, I'm Latte, your new personal chat. And then it tells you what you could ask and questions, refund status, booking invoice, payments, cruise search, whatever you need there. Now, under planning tools, another section of all of these are the ship locator, search promotions, search itineraries, see our ships, cruise planner, and quick reference. So let's look at the ship locator. You click on that, and the whole world will show up. And basically, you just hover over one part of that world, and it'll tell you what ships are there. And it gives you the deployment, the ships, the regions, and there's even a whole beautiful map on that. And then you can exit it if you want. Another planning tool is see our ships. Everybody, I love this one. You click on see our ships. You can then see on the right there, see our ships. It's for celebrity and royal, but let's look at the royal ones. You pick out what ship you want to see. And when you click on it, it comes up for the Wonder of the Seas, and it tells you all the categories, everything you want to know, the ship features, everything. And you could just send all that kind of great info to your clients. Now, for instance, if you want to see cabins on deck 9 or whatever, if you would click on that, it'll show you the whole beautiful deck plan of that deck, and it'll show you in big cabins, colors, what the cabins are and things like that. So that is something really, really good. And again, just to refresh you, it's called See Our Ships. Another planning tool highlight, which this is really good for you all and for you to talk to your clients about. It's called the Cruise Planner. And that helps your clients. You're helping your clients plan their memorable vacation. You go to Cruise Planner and you can pull up, you'll see shore excursions in the different ports. You'll see the pricing and everything you want to know about beverage packages along the line. And of course, when we have a sale, it's always updated live into the Cruise Planner. So definitely everybody embrace Cruise Planner. Many of you book your own cruises as well. You should definitely be looking at Cruise Planner. Under Cruise Planner, you click in there and you put in My Royal Cruise and you put in your booking number and you're ready to go. Another section under the planning tools, and this one is quick reference guide. Think about having me and B on your shoulders to ask questions. We're right there for you. All you do is click the quick reference guide and then you begin your search. You can ask anything about booking, what a best price, beverage packages, anything you want to know is right there for you guys. Talking about clothing, boarding, things like that. Policies and procedures. They'll talk about the alcohol policy, things like that. Talks about weddings, events, sailings. So again, it's called Quick Reference Guide. It will ask any questions. Those of you like me who has accessible needs, there's a whole section here on accessible staterooms and special needs. What I want you to do is play around with your cruising power one day when you have a chance and just go through each column and look at each thing and familiarize yourself. We've got some great booking tools highlights under Manage Group Travel. You can request your group amenities. You could search for what the group amenities plus, many of you know that as GAP, G-A-P, the GAP points. So you can view your group reports. You can view group policies and guidelines. You can even ask for a GAP menu to be sent to you. That's again under booking tools. Now we're going to go look at another area called sales and marketing tools. And this is all on the front page of Cruising Power. You just look at the different areas you click. And when you click on sales and marketing, all these things come up for you. So you can learn about the icons, social media, creating e-quotes, one-stop pricing files. Remember that one because I'm going to talk about that in a second. So if you all want to remember under sales and marketing tools, one-stop files, and I'll give you more details about that. If you need to order brochures, we ask you to just go to order collateral, and then you click on that for Royal Caribbean, and you can order brochures. By the way, the new travel agent guide is out right now, and we're allowing you to order one. These are not brochures for you to give out to your clients. This is a travel agent guide for you all, and you can order one for yourself by going to order collateral. If you're ordering brochures, be mindful and sensible of how many. There's a limit on how many you're going to order, so don't. One of your colleagues a couple of years ago, I think, I'm praying that she made a mistake by adding a zero, but she ordered 2,500 brochures of something, and just didn't go well. Anyway, so that's all there. Your digital asset library is there as well. But now I'm going to show you, this is the different things under there. You can learn all about the icon of the seas, and we've got all kinds of great things for you there, because everyone's still talking about Icon Star and now new the legend. So it gets you some great information on that. E-quote. I love this, guys. This is create an e-quote. For royal or celebrity, you can compare sailing prices at a glance. You can personalize it with your agency info. Your clients will then receive an email customized from you, from ABC Travel, meaning you, and it'll talk about the quotes that you're sending them. Again, play around with that. You and maybe another one of your friends get their email and want you practice sending them an e-quote. All right, here's the one that I said is important to you guys, because you always ask about where are their travel agent rates. So you go to the one-stop file. And when you open up the one-stop file, you're going to see all these different things: the group and single supplement pricing, elite pricing, military rates, reference information, firefighter, police, and EMT rates, and travel agent rates. So when you go to that and you open up the travel agent rates, it'll look like that up there, where, and we don't always have travel agent rates on every sailing. Revenue, sales has nothing to do with it. This is all set by revenue, and revenue will list what the sailings are, usually be, what do you think, 5 to 6 weeks in advance, if at all, that far out, right?
5 to 6 weeks. Yes.
Yes. And then you can go look on that. And if there's something you like, then I'll show you where you're going to request it. But this is where you find what the rates are. And again, it's under the one-stop files, one-stop pricing files, which is under the sales and marketing highlights. You open it up and then look for travel agent rates. And I told you about the travel agent guide. They're there. The digital asset library, where you can go on there and get anything you want to put on your own website, pictures, ships, anything you need is right there. Plus, there's a help center there for y'all. Okay, so here's what we're talking about: travel agent benefits and highlights. So if you click on travel agent and training and benefit highlights, that's under cruising, one of the columns under cruising power, you'll find training and certification, and that's where you'll find Royal Caribbean University. But maybe you want to bone up on virtual training. You could go to the virtual training resources, and there's virtual trainings for you there, where you could actually, it's like a dummy website that you could practice, and it'll teach you how to utilize espresso, different parts of espresso, and things like that. But the one that I know many of you want is, once you went to the one-stop files and you clicked under travel agent rates, you'll see what's available. And then once you write down the ship and sailing date, when you see it in the travel agent rates, then you're going to come to the training and benefits, which is right here. You're going to click on travel agent reduced rate, and you're going to fill it out. Here is the Royal Caribbean University, which all of you know, and I urge all of you to get involved and do this. You don't have to all do it at one time. You could do maybe one or two, and then turn it off and come back in a month and it'll pick you up right where you left off. You take the campus tour, which is the overall, then you go for your bachelor's, and then you get your master's degree. And this talks to you all about Royal Caribbean University. Remember, we talked about the reduced rate. So here it is right here. You'll pull up the reduced rate request, and you looked on the one-stop files to see what rates were available for what sailing dates. You'll then put that all in here under the brand, the ship. So it'll ask you sometimes for a booking number. And as I told you yesterday, the booking number just has to be a booking number from the agency. It doesn't necessarily have to be one of your own personal booking numbers. And you could call your company and ask them to give you one. And then loyaltyalways.com. All right, this is my favorite thing. And I want you all, I'm going to leave it up for a second, as I did the other day. I want you to write down this web address, loyal, LOYALTOUYOU, always.com. All right, and bookmark it, because this is where you're going to find everything that you need for everything, especially offers. As we mentioned the other day, we have offers that come out, flash sales for 24 hours. We have the going, gone sale, which we just renamed to a new name, and that comes out once a week with really deeply discounted rates. Those are rates you can book an FIT. They cannot be moved into a group, but they're really, really good rates. B, you don't remember the new name that we called it, do you? It was on that email. I'll think of it and find it out.
No, I don't have it now.
Yeah, it was on the email Andrea sent to us. Okay. Anyway, we'll get you the name of that, but it's you'll see it all on there. So now let's look at so there it is. When you open up loyaltyalways.com, see at the top there, offers, news, marketing, training, deployment, and microsites. So you're going to click first, always look at offers, because they change all the time. And then there's the latest news is the next section. And that talks to you all about the sweet deposits, anything about if we're doing anything to our ships. Look, if there's a hurricane out there, we will update the news and let you know if there's going to be a delay in a ship or a redeployment, whatever. Again, play around with this. This is fun. If you're on a flight, hook on the flight and just enjoy it while you're flying. It'll make the flight go quicker. And there's some more of the news talking about the ships and everything else about that. Here's our offers. So when you click on an offer, see where it says offer snapshot? That will tell you all the offers going on. Oh, speak of the devil, there's the going, gone sale. So you would click on view offer and it'll come up to you there. But when you click on all the view, the snapshot, it'll show you up here where it says Royal Caribbean current offers. Then you can click on each of them and we will produce, you click view asset and a beautiful flyer comes out ready for you to just put your name and phone number or email on, and you're ready to go. You then save it as a PDF, send it out to whoever you want, put it on your Facebook page. Another section is called the marketing tools. And there is where you can find e-brochures, anything dealing with family assets. If you have clients that are interested in family cruising, we've got a great flyer there on solo travelers, and it lists for you all of the ships and what categories we have solo cabins in. And we have all flyers about family adventures as well. And you see on the bottom there, where it says enter agency name and phone number right here, where my arrow is, that's where you would type in your name. Maybe although you're part of Archer Evolution, you may call yourself ABC Travel. So you would put ABC Travel and your phone number right there. And under training, this is where you could go to learn everything you want to know. Say you miss one of our training team webcasts, no problem. Click on training, and then you click on webcast, and we have all kinds of great trainings for you there. From espresso to deployment, you name it, it's there. You've got the Royal Caribbean University, and also Vicky Coffee Talks are all there. So if you miss them, they're once a month. If you miss them, they're always great with great topics. Definitely listen in and pick one up so you're never too late to hear them all. Deployment is another area right at your fingertips. It'll tell you the summary. We just opened up, by the way, deployment into the spring of 28 on Caribbean on many products. And today, I've got to say, I get a report every day of groups that are booked. And I have to compliment you guys. B, I don't even know if you know this, but today, Archer, I saw had 21 group bookings made today from different agents, all for 27. So that's great. But don't forget, we still have some unbelievable space in 26. And I'll talk about that at the end. But there's your deployment resources. It's an interactive map, and it'll show you everywhere you want to go. And then if you click on these things, these little PDFs come up that will list every single sailing date and itinerary for Alaska, for Europe. And in Europe, you'll have a list of all the ships. You click on each ship and you'll see which ship is there. You click on which one you want to see. As you can see for Alaska, there's all these ships. You would click on one of them, and then all of a sudden on Anthem, this flyer would come up. I tell you all to do this for one reason. You may have clients that come in and say, oh, Miss Travel Agent, I want to go to the Mediterranean, but I don't know really where I want to go. Rather than killing yourself, sitting there all day, keep pulling up cruise by cruise by cruise, simply go to Loyalty Always, go to deployment, click on Europe, and then it'll list all the ships. Open up each one, and if you see it does Mediterranean, boom, save that PDF, send them an email and say, these are the 4 ships that are doing the Mediterranean. It lists every sailing date and itinerary. Please look at them. Tell me which ones you're interested in, and I will get you some of the best rates out there because we're part of Archer Evolution and we've got great rates. Let them think that you're important. They don't know the difference of what's there. And don't forget, you do sometimes have better rates because you utilize the Travel Leaders Network headquarter group rates. And you don't need a group to use them, as you know. You just need to book one client and you move them into there. There's another section called microsites. And this is kind of fun, especially if you want to take these things and put them onto your own website and stuff. You've got microsites on our newer ships, Alaska, Perfect Day, Wonder of the Seas, Odyssey of the Seas, and things along that line there. And remember one thing, your strategic account manager, which is me, and your business development specialist, which is Beatriz, we are here to assist you with all your needs. Now, briefly, I want to go into Ralio. We talked about that yesterday. This is an incredible free marketing tool for each and every one of you to embrace. Royal Caribbean and our sister brands and other companies pay tens of thousands of dollars to participate there. And we furnish out every month, right from our marketing department, the beautiful, ready-to-go posts that if you sign up, they'll be sent to your Facebook, your Instagram, YouTube, wherever. We call it partnering up for simpler social media. It's a free social media tool. So what it does, it posts ready-made content for you to use on all your tools, on your social media. You could set your posting schedule, and it provides you a full content library of what you want to see and when it's going to be. But here's the best, everybody. It measures the engagement. And this is really key for all of you. If you've got your own website, say you push out one to Europe, a Europe Facebook posting or an Instagram, and you don't see many people responding. But then another time you're posting one for families, and all of a sudden you see the numbers going crazy. Everyone's engaged and looking at it. You sort of know now from these things, you can measure what your people who are following you on Instagram, whatever, what they're interested in as far as travel, and then start gearing things to that. And we're both here to help you understand it even more if you need help. The way you could get access Ralio to sign up and do whatever, go to cruisingpower.com, go to sales and marketing, click on social media, and it'll automatically direct you right to Ralio, where you can then begin your partnership and signing up. Very, very simple. You know what? We want to make everything easy. We want to be known as Royal Caribbean, easy to do business with. And we want to be known as Royal Caribbean, Sam and BDS, love working with them. That's me and B, by the way. And so there's where you go. As you can see, you go into sales and marketing, you click social media, and then it automatically will direct you right to Ralio, which will say partnering up. And then here's what Ralio will look like. It'll give you even a quick setup video that'll teach you what to do and how to do it. And then it'll teach you how to connect your social platforms. You can fill out a whole agent profile. So then when it goes out on your Facebook, it'll have your agency name and everything on there. And these are the social profiles you can put them on. I mean, it's amazing. Years ago, we used Branch Up, which was only limited to Facebook. So now, if you have a business account on Facebook, Instagram, you could go to X, LinkedIn, TikTok, and even Google. You know what? This is the great time for all of you beginning and a lot of you that are just coming into the Archer Evolution family here. This is a great way to kick off your business and start and enjoy the benefits from this. Again, costing you nothing. We've taken care of all the monies. So there's the business accounts. And then you could carry out and the content feed. It'll tell you what it is. You could sign up for Silver Sea, Royal, Celebrity, whatever you like there. And then another congrats on what to expect. You can look at that video. And then here it is. It tells you about all your upcoming posts before they even go out. So you know what's going out. It would really benefit you knowing in advance. So therefore, if you know on May 9th, we're going to be talking about a certain product, why not research it before we hit that product? Talk about Brilliance of the Seas. See what I'm saying? So this gives you a chance to look at everything in advance. You can review the content and see what's going on. And on Ralio, you see on the left side here, there's video tutorials, updates. If you need help, there's somebody live you can type to. And you can view your whole calendar with everybody. Don't forget, this isn't just for Royal, Celebrity, and Silver Sea. You can pick land people, a lot of different people. You're the one who chooses who you want to participate with and who you don't want to. You may not sell a certain product, so why put them on there and confuse your Facebook people? Just put on what you know you sell, what you want them to buy from you, and you go from there. And you can edit your feed options with what you want to be sent out to them all. And you're the one who sets up your calendar when you want it sent and what day of the week you want it. You pick it all. And that's how you customize the schedule. You even tell us what time. If you want, you can even create your own content by putting things in there as well, like make it personalized. Hey, everybody, whatever. That's the AI assistant that'll help you there. I mean, what a great tool, guys, and it doesn't cost you a penny. And see, look what it says here. Dakota Comb by Travel or Dakota Came by Travel. And you can put on your own thing there in your Facebook page, and you can make up your own little statement along with the ads that we've created, and it goes out to everybody. Tells you when, schedule, when you want to post it, things like that. And there's where to find help. In Rallyo, you look for the video tutorials or the need help section. So getting started, let's go over this real quick. Sign up through cruisingpower.com. Connect your social profiles. Now you pick your suppliers that you want to be a part of your feeds to you. You choose your post your schedule, and you sit back and relax and let the money start rolling in. And if you need some flyers to help you, like little cheat sheets for you, you go to loyaltyalways.com, go to news, and then you go to Rallyo, and you'll find these PDFs there ready for you to print out for you to use and use as a great tool. And I thank you. And I don't know how we're doing on time, but we're doing great on time. So I can open up for some Q&A. I do want to let you know one thing first. Many of you don't know, but next fall of 27, and it's open for sale, we are going to have the beautiful Serenade of the Seas, which was just redone right before it did its world cruise. It's going to be home porting in San Diego, everybody, doing 3-night and 4-night sailings down to the Baja area. But it's doing a 7-night cruises, something very different. It's going to be going to the Sea of Cortez, to La Paz, and then it's also going to be doing some to Cabo and Ensenada. And I just found out from our revenue department, we've just lowered a lot of the sailing dates with rates. And if you've got a group and you need a group on there, if you call up and they say there's new group space, Randy, our support, send it to us. But in there, you need to be specific. There's a few things I need to tell you. In the Randy, our support at rccl.com, put in there specifically what you need. And by the way, you have to have tried to get group space, because we're not here to book your groups. We need you to book it. But if they say groups is closed, that's when you could call us and we could go to revenue to see what's open there. And just be specific how many cabins you need and what kind of categories, and we could see if it's possible to open. One more thing that B and I would really, really appreciate. When you send us an email, please put, so we get emails all day long. Hi, this is Glenda from Mary Louise Travel. Well, you don't give us your last name, and we don't know who Mary Louise Travel, because in our mind, you're registered under Archer. You need to let us know what host agency you're with. Give us your first and last name and an agent phone number to contact you at. Please, we want to help you. We want to get back to you as quickly as possible. We can't do it with an email that says, hi, so-and-so, and my name's Mary, and we have no idea who you're from. And Archer is a very special partner to us. And Beatriz and I both know when things come in from Archer, we get on it immediately. And we want to help you and get back to you as quickly as possible on that.
Well, wonderful.
Yep. Any questions now?
Yeah, we do have a bunch of questions, Randy. So the first question is, I completed Royal Caribbean University. I was just on the Allure in November with friends, and we booked the Independence 10-day on October 29th next year. Are there any fam trips booked out in October 2026, so I might get a little savings for my fare?
No, there's no fam. We don't know fam trips that far out. And don't know anything about. We have no seminars at sea that are set up for that. And at this far out, there's no travel agent rates either. Like B had said, maybe 4 to 6 weeks, and not every ship has it. But thank you, and you're gonna love the harmony.
Perfect. Okay, next question is, also my friends want to turn their booking over to me from next cruise. Is that possible? And will I be able to get any commission from their booking?
Great question. Okay, and everybody, please listen to this. This is not a rule that Randy or B make up. This is a rule our company has, and so this has to be, we're adhering by it. If you have somebody that made a booking, like with Next Cruise, that made it directly, meaning your agency name wasn't attached to it, or if it was made directly on our website, you can only have it transferred to you if it's within 30 days of creating it. And many of you come to us and say, well, I made a booking a year ago for me before I was an agent. Now I'm an agent. Can you transfer it? The answer is no. We're not able to do that. And it has to be 30 days or less. And there's a transfer form. And B, do you want to comment on that? Or did I maybe B had already left? I know she had another one of these going with another Sam on the phone. All right. So yeah, and you will, if it gets transferred to you, then you will earn commission. But again, if it's over 30 days, do not even ask, because we will not be able to transfer it to you.
Perfect. Okay, next question is, what are the key differences between the 3 icon ships?
The different themes on board, different restaurants. There's really no difference as far as the layout goes. But for instance, our supper club on one ship is called the Empire Supper Club. Another ship, it's got like the Chicago style supper club on there. Our Broadway musicals are all different on the ships. We've got Wizard of Oz on the Icon. The Star has Back to the Future. And the Broadway musical, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, will be debuting on the Legend of the Seas when it comes. But all the categories are all the same. And it's just different theming.
Wow, absolutely love that. I love Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, by the way. Just side note.
Okay.
Next question. Does anyone know how long RCU will be down, or where can I find the answer? Or if I'm having trouble, should I be reaching out to technical support?
RCU is changing, and it should be up by next week again. They just took it down and they're going to a whole new platform. So no worries about that.
Okay, perfect. Thanks. Next question is, where can we order brochures again?
You go to cruisingpower.com. You go to sales and marketing. That's one of the columns under cruisingpower.com. And you go down and it'll say order sales collateral. That's where you click on it. And then you can order for Royal and Celebrity there.
Perfect. For Raulio, can you link both business and personal accounts?
No, it's got to be business.
Okay, perfect. And the next question is, I have 2 organizations asking about doing a weekend conference. What ship do you think would be good for that?
Well, it depends what their needs are for the conference. If they need meeting rooms, it depends on that. And if that would be a great question, I'd like to take offline to talk to you, because some of our ships have conference rooms, others have, it depends on the size of your conference. Because if it's a big conference, then I think using a ship that's got the ice skating rink on it, because when it's not being in use, you could pay and have, there's a small fee. You can put the wood back over the ice and you can hold a conference down there as well. So love to talk to you about that. Send us an email to Randy R Support. Give us your contact info with a number, and we'll be happy to get back to you, and we could sit down and help you figure out which is the right ship for you all.
Perfect. And Lynn, the email is on the screen, and I also put it in chat, so feel free to email Randy like he said. Next question is, again, how do you look up TA rates? I was a little confused.
Okay, looking up TA rates is You go to cruisingpower.com. You go to sales and marketing. You click on that and you look down and it'll say one-stop files. You click on one-stop files and you'll see at the bottom there a list of different things like firefighter, military, and there'll be one that says travel agent rates. You click on that, open it up, and it'll show you all the rates that are available, all
And
the ships and sailing dates that are available.
And like you said, Randy, you said it's just if Archer has a booking. So if they need a booking number, they can just reach out to us at Archer and we can help
Exactly.
them with that. Okay.
Yes. And maybe y'all should just keep one booking number to somebody that they call into that they don't have to keep searching. Just find an old booking number and
Mm-hmm.
just keep that as a past booking, not an active booking that hasn't sailed yet. Find one that has sailed already and just keep it there at Archer and use that as the booking number.
Perfect. Doo-doo-doo. They said they'll send you one. They also said thank you for a great training, Randy. Next question. Where can I find the transfer form on Cruising Power?
The transfer form is under the sales and marketing area as well. But Amanda will get back to you. B had to go, but B would have the link and we could send you the link and you could send it out to everybody or
Wonderful.
post it in the cafe.
Yeah, I'd love to post it in the Travel Cafe so everyone can just find it easily under the Royal
Yeah,
Caribbean page.
I'm writing it down right now to send transfer form. And that is a transfer. I'm glad you brought that up. That's transfer from a direct booking with Royal to your agency, as long as it's created within 30 days of the initial booking. When it comes from transferring from one agency to another, Royal Caribbean has nothing to do with that. You need to talk to the agency where the booking is, and then you need to get them to send a letter saying they're releasing the booking. And then Archer needs to send a letter that says we're accepting the booking. And you can call Peggy on that information. She knows how to do that. Again, Royal is not involved. We will not touch a booking from another agency to transfer it to you or vice versa. You need to get the authority from both because the booking doesn't belong to the agent. It really belongs to the agency.
Okay, perfect. And Holly said, thank you very much. And yes, it's still within 30 days.
Great.
Perfect. Well, everyone's just saying thank you, Randy. Pretty much
Wait,
just
hold on. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if I could get B to send me the link. Send me. Hold on. Link for transfer form. Okay. If I get it, then I can. I'll send it to you, Amanda, and do that. But everyone, is there any other questions? Remember, we've got great. Oh my gosh, I was just looking yesterday. In March 10th, you can literally on the 3-night quantum cruise in a balcony for 2 people. It's like $450 some dollars. It's huge rates, guys. Or it's like 400 a person. Go check out the rates. It's like 400 and something a person. Okay, so here it is. How do I send this to you, Amanda? I got it right here.
You can put it in the Zoom chat or you can email it to me and I'd be happy to put it in chat for everyone and then also add it to the Travel Cafe website.
All right, I'm going to stop sharing so I could see the chat thing. Okay, now chat. Okay, and I could just put it to meeting group chat, right? And put it right in there.
Yep. And then
There
I'll
you go.
perfect. Yeah, I got it. I'll go ahead and copy that and I'm gonna put that in the chat for everyone. There you go, guys. I just put it in chat. Holly, I'm gonna DM it to you because I know you specifically asked for it. There you go. So now it's both in chat in there, and I'll also add it to the Travel Cafe website. Perfect.
Excellent.
Yeah. Well, it looks like that was the last question, but everyone wanted to let you know, Randy, thank you so much. It was very informative. They loved this. This was so helpful. Everyone's just saying great stuff. We also had some people. We had Scott. He was sailing on Vision of the Seas
Yes, I
right
sent him
now.
an email yesterday.
Perfect. And so people in chat were saying
Hi,
they
Scott.
have things booked or they're on a cruise right now. So that's cool.
Great. All right. Well, I want to wish everybody a happy and a healthy holiday for you and the family, and wish you all good health for the year if we don't chat before then. And I'm really excited about seeing you all in Hawaii.
Perfect. Well, thanks again, Randy. We're so happy to have you. And Royal Caribbean Week is not done yet. Stay tuned. We will have videos being posted throughout the week, as well as more graphics to help you guys sell and market that. And we'll be closing it up with Randy on Friday with Jose on the Archer Weekly Recap. So don't miss that at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Again, thank you so much, Randy. We're
Bye,
excited.
everyone.
And we'll see you Friday.
Take care.
Bye.